All right, let's get intense. I want you to leave me a comment and tell me how different your life would be if you never had to worry about money. This thought should be the basis for every decision you make in your business. From who you hire, to how you spend your time, to the process you put in place, to how you train, all of this will have a major effect on the dream of never worrying about money again. Now, with this in mind, how will it affect your daily decisions? It's time to get real. I'm Rand with Pro Business Talk. Let's get into this. Now, this is something that gets overlooked all the time. Now, most people, when they get in the business, they simply create another job. Arguably, something way harder than a 9-to-5. They create this headache that turns into this vicious trap that's very difficult to escape. It affects their mental and physical health, their families, and so much more. In this video, I want to give you guys 5 steps for your startup and 5 steps for your existing business that will turn this dream into a reality. All right, step 1 under startup. Before you choose a name, a website, or a logo, you need to make sure that your business is scalable. So here's what this means. You need to decide if the business can scale without you doing all the work. If you only get paid when you show up, you've created a job. You want a model that allows systems, people, automation, and leverage. Subscriptions, recurring retainers, licensing, products, etc. Can it scale? You need to ask yourself this question. Can your business model make you money without you being involved in every transaction? And if the answer is no, you need to rethink how you move forward. 2, build profit into pricing. Most people price their product, their service, their stuff on what everybody else charges. That's actually backwards. So you price based on your cost, your desired margins, and what allows you to hire and grow. If your pricing doesn't leave room for profit, your business will never create freedom. Low margins create trapped options. High margins create freedom. Here's where businesses overthink and get into trouble early on. Design simple process from the beginning. 3, simple systems early. So every repeated task becomes a checklist. Sales process, onboarding, training, delivery, follow-up, support. If it's not documented, it can't be delegated. Not documented, you're stuck. Step 4, focus on one core offer you can perfect. This means focus on one core offer you can make perfect. Where simplicity scales, complexity collapses. Okay, 5, track 3 numbers. That's it, 3 numbers. And those are monthly revenue, monthly profit, and cost to acquire a customer. Here's where a lot of people get mixed up. If you don't know these 3 numbers, you don't know anything about your business. You're just guessing. Let's go over this one more time. Startup. Can it scale? Systems, people, automation, and leverage. Build profit into pricing. Your cost, your desired margins, can you hire and grow? Simple systems early. Not documented, you're stuck. Focus on one offer, one problem, one audience, one clear solution. Track 3 numbers. Monthly revenue, monthly profit, and cost to acquire a customer. That's it. Very simple. Keep it clean. All right, existing business. If you're struggling, here's the first thing I want you to do. 1, audit your time. Write down everything you do in a day. Do it in 15-minute increments. Then at the end of the day, write one of 3 numbers next to each task you did. 1, must be me. 2, can it be delegated? And 3, should be eliminated. And be brutally honest with yourself. Now, after you audit your time, you're going to find what I call productive gaps. That means you can be way more productive. You're going to find those spaces that you've missed. Now, those gaps allow you to work on strategy, hiring, process, and partnerships, not daily operations. Now, this is how you scale and fix your business. Okay, 2, raise prices and fix packaging. Most owners are undercharging, not because their services aren't good, because they're afraid they're going to lose a customer. So better pricing creates better clients, more profit, and less stress. Freedom starts with margins. 3, remove yourself from fulfillment. If you're the main person delivering, you are the bottleneck. Get out of your own way. So start building a technician, a contractor, a small team, and automation. Now your role shifts from doer to designer. You're building a business that creates freedom, where you never have to worry about money again. Okay, 4, create recurring revenue. One-time sales creates instability. Recurring revenue creates predictability. These are things like maintenance plans, subscriptions, memberships, retainers. Predictability leads to calmer decisions. Calmer decisions lead to freedom. 5. This is the most important if you're already in business. Turn your business into an asset. Robert Kiyosaki wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He said, your house is a liability unless you use it to make money. Most people think their house is an asset. If it's costing you money, it's not an asset. If you're making money, it becomes an asset. So turn your business into an asset. So what this does is it makes you stop thinking like a worker who owns the company, and you start looking at it as an investor who's protecting their assets. See how that changes your brain? Now, an asset has systems, documented process, predictable revenue, and probably the most important, a team that cooperates with you. If you're already in business or you're just starting, you want to build something that could be sold, handed off, or franchised. Even if you don't plan on selling, treat it like an asset. If the business collapses when you're away, you have a liability. You don't have a business, you just simply have a demanding job. Every decision you make in business either brings you closer to your goal of never worrying about money again, or traps you. Nothing is neutral. The goal isn't to build something impressive. The goal is to give yourself something that gives you your life back. Now ask yourself, what decisions am I making today that moves me closer to never having to worry about money again? As I said in the beginning, if this hits, drop a comment and tell me how different your life would be if you never had to worry about money again. All right, let's recap. Startup and existing. Can it scale? Systems, people, automation, leverage. Build profit into your pricing. Your cost, your desired margins. Can you hire and grow? Simple systems early, not documented, you're stuck. Focus on one offer, one problem, one audience, one clear solution. And last, track 3 numbers: monthly revenue, monthly profit, and cost to acquire a customer. All right, existing. Audit your time. Write down everything you do in a day. Put a number between 1 and 3. Must be me, can it be delegated, or get rid of. Raise and fix packaging. Better clients, more profit, less stress. Freedom starts with margins. Remove yourself from fulfillment. Build a technician, a contractor, small team, automation. Create recurring revenue. This creates predictability. Plans may include maintenance, subscription, memberships, and retainers. Turn your business into an asset. Systems, documented process, predictable revenue, a team that cooperates with you. All right, that's what I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one.